What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today, we're going back to do episode 2 of Moon Knight.
Excited for it.
This one's called Summon the Soup. We'll just give a quick recap here. In our first episode, we got introduced to Stephen Grant, who is a sleepwalker, ostensibly works in a museum at a gift shop, but somehow he's more than that because he also has a personality called Marc, and he also can somehow turn into the Moon Knight, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. We got introduced to Arthur Harrow, who is seemingly the bad guy, and he is trying to work for Amit, one of the Egyptian gods. And there's all sorts of stuff that we don't know, but I imagine we're gonna find some of that out in this episode. So we'll
see.
Dive right in.
Oh my goodness.
Again with the rope.
You there?
Ooh, he's seeking him out.
No?
No.
Scared of buses?
It's so startling.
6 bonkers, bruv. Yeah?
All right, mate.
You ready?
Yeah.
Roll the tape.
He's like, there one.
It's totally not gonna be there.
Is that you, Scotty?
Still Stephen.
Particular group of doctors has a long-standing relationship with us.
Doctors.
Oh, mental health facility.
They're wonderful. But you're not alone.
Yeah, it's like part of the problem, isn't it?
He's
Before you
real.
leave us, I'm sorry for the protocol of it, but any museum...
Gotta let him keep his name tag at least. Symbolically giving up his name, though, maybe?
Well, that's it. I got the sack. I mean, I don't blame...
I know you. Number 43, right? I never forget a face.
Oh.
Oh, we found it. What's gonna be in here? You scared of storage lockers?
Yeah. Why he looks so neat. Weird.
The walls are kind of reflective, which is odd.
No way. It's real. It's totally real.
Okay.
Whoa. You're gonna take a nice nap. Are you joking? Sleep. I'm never gonna go to sleep again. You hear me? Look, I don't care.
That's why he always
how bloody
stays up.
handsome you are. Tell me what it is you are. What are you?
You sure you want to know?
Yes, bloody yes.
I serve Khonshu. I'm his avatar.
Who's
The
Khonshu?
Egyptian god of the moon.
Oh, there you go.
The Egyptian god of the moon.
Oh my god, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I eat one piece of steak and then bam, I go bonkers. Oh god, I'm having a panic attack.
He sees Khonshu.
It's so suspense.
back, you fool. okay, yeah? I'm still your wife.
Ah.
By the way, this would be a great time for you to say something. Anything, just in case it's not clear.
Did you say wife? What? Are we married?
Look, I'm pretty sure we lost whoever was chasing you. Just drop the act.
No, it's not an act.
Stop.
Weird.
What? They're husband and wife, but he has a flat?
Ne crie pas. Je suis triste, je voudrais m'éteindre.
Wow.
Vous étiez sans toi.
C'est la nuit sans flambeau.
Oui, oui. She's my favorite poet.
No, she's my favorite.
Well, someone knows their unilaterals. You. That's amazing.
These papers, but you never signed them.
Are they divorced?
I don't know.
Have a look here.
After everything, you told me that we needed to move on.
Divorce?
Yeah, are we doing this or not?
I don't know how to explain what's been happening, Stephen. I don't expect you to believe me.
Stephen, listen to me.
Honestly don't really believe myself. All I can do is try to...
You're making a mistake.
Is what?
You sure of that scarab? You're responsible when they come after her. Nothing.
Nothing.
He's arguing with himself.
Wait.
Oh boy.
And I think I'm in real danger, and I think maybe that you might be the only person that can help me.
Oof.
Please.
You really don't remember. What?
I vandalized the toilet. Yeah, just a minute.
You best come with us, son. Wow.
How's he gonna get out of this one?
Guess what we've got here, Billy?
They're not taking them to the...
Yeah. This
Kind of
doesn't.
weird.
Yeah, they're not actual authorities. They're something else.
I thought we were going to the police station.
Now, why would you think that?
Look at the scale.
Sit tight. Yeah?
They are devotees of Steve of Harrow.
Oh! Man, this movie is gonna give me a heart attack.
Hello? Hello? Excuse me, could you help me? Help, please. I've been kidnapped. Eva, do you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, Stephen Grant of the gift shop.
You stress me out.
Here he is.
Oh, God. I'm sorry for the wait. Shut it. We share our knowledge.
Khonshu not happy.
Younger. The food's free. Perhaps that's why he's banished.
I only punish those who have already done harm. I am real justice.
What's he saying now? I am real justice.
Wow, how does he know?
In the script.
Can you hear him?
Not anymore. I was his former avatar. Before you, I was the fist of vengeance.
Weird.
Fisted anything. That's the little American man living inside of me.
And that's Mark. Well, maybe you know someone who does. Maybe Mark?
Don't you do it. Don't you say her name. Do not give Layla up. Just give me the body.
Give me the body.
No, I don't.
May I speak with Mark? Mark, what has Khonshu promised you? That this is your last mission? Then you'll be free. Trust me when I tell you, Khonshu is a liar. There's always one last thing.
Sorry, If Amit judges people pre-evil, like before the fact, then isn't she judging an innocent person? I mean...
Where's the scarab?
I have it.
She followed him.
Looks that way.
You couldn't possibly understand the value of what you're holding. Let me have that, I'll keep it safe.
There is no deal in this, Mark. Fix this! Fix this!
Summon the suit.
Sorry, what?
Summon the suit.
Summon the suit? What are you saying?
The suit.
The suit?
And keep this safe.
So be it.
Let's go, let's go.
She expects him to be Moon Knight, and he is not.
So she knows that he's Moon Knight.
What is he doing here? Oh.
Bolt the door!
Oh, Jackal.
Oh, Jackal! Jackal! Summon the suit!
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
What?
That should have been much worse. Oi, Stephen, what the hell are we wearing? I like this.
I think this is Dr. Knight.
You look different.
Stay away from it!
What? I guess the jackal is only in his mind? Oh. No, he's just invisible.
My name's Stephen, wait for me.
Ooh.
What? I did it! You got planted! Layla! Did you see that?
Do you reckon he's having a seizure? Nah, look at him. He's just a fancy drunk.
All right, do it. Take control. For now.
Okay. Interesting. He pulled the symbol off his chest, but it was still there.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's some symbolism for you.
And out.
Ooh.
I'm unable to offer you this. Thank you. I wish you could live to see the world we make.
He didn't even judge him, he just killed him.
Killed them, yeah.
Yeah. He might be misusing his power.
You ruin people's lives. Everything you touch, you ruin. You hurt people. You abandoned your wife. You left her stranded.
I did not. I am protecting her. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you did. I saw.
Khonshu has his eyes on her. He wants her as my replacement, and I'm never gonna let that happen. You hear me?
You're a liar. I don't
Stephen,
believe you. I
what
don't
you're
trust
talking
anything
about.
you say. You hurt
I'm never
people.
letting him
But
anywhere
I'm never going to
near-
let you hurt
Just
anyone
shut up.
else ever again. Do you
Stephen,
hear
shut
me?
up.
I
Just
will
shut
never
up.
give you
Stop
a
it.
moment.
Stephen, shut up.
I promise.
He's crazy too.
Ooh. Khonshu is here.
You swore he would not interfere.
I know. I'll handle it.
You have proven you cannot.
I will. Where are we going?
Where the hell do you think?
Huh.
Where are we now?
He's back in Egypt.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Are they in modern day Egypt or did they time travel? This picture looks like it has buildings with technology. Yeah. So I guess maybe it's modern day Egypt, but wow. Wow. So interesting. What are your thoughts?
It's a little slow for me.
I think because they had to do a lot of character development.
Yeah.
They had to do a lot of character development in this episode. They introduced several new people and they needed to needed to take some time to do it. I mean, the first episode was pretty fast paced.
Right.
And it did a great job of introducing basically just one character or two characters, really.
Two characters, yeah.
But they had to introduce some big backstory here. So yeah, I can't wait to get to the next episode so we could see some actual.
Yeah.
Now that we've established the backstory, now we'll embark on the actual adventure that we're here for, I think.
I like the background, what they show there with the two pyramid and a moon.
Yep, that's certainly intentional.
Kind of like a symbolism for him for his moon night.
Yeah, with Khonshu being the Egyptian god of the moon. That's probably
so my question is Khonshu, he works for Khonshu?
So according to what we just saw, Mark Spector is Khonshu's avatar, which means he is the personification of the god. The god himself can't come to Earth, but he can basically have an avatar that acts for him, and Mark as Moon Knight
is his avatar.
Is his avatar. He's the knight of the moon god, basically. And so he does Khonshu's bidding on the Earth, and does what he needs done on the Earth. And when they were when Arthur and Steven were talking, Khonshu was, making some weather, making some things move, and Arthur's like, oh, don't worry about him. That's all he can do.
Right.
Because he can't really affect the world very much except through his avatar. And
talking a little bit more harsh to Steven, just scared the F out of him.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be a sponge here because I don't know anything about, the back history.
I don't know a lot, just what I have learned by watching the trailers and a little bit of research after that first episode.
I'm just trying to be an observation here. That's why I didn't say anything.
Yep, but it's certainly interesting because in the Marvel universe there are lots of gods, but really this is the first time that they're introducing Egyptian gods. All of the other gods, they have, like, we have the Asgardians, and we have the Eternals and the Celestials. Those are all god level people. But this is the first time we've delved into the world of the Egyptian gods.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting to see how they might stick with the actual history of Egyptian gods, or how they might move away from it, because Amit is an actual Egyptian god.
So who's Amit?
Amit is the eater of the wicked, basically.
Oh, I'm sure they'll introduce that in the next episode.
Probably. They might dig deeper into it. Amit basically worked for other gods and punished the wicked for them. In this show, Amit seems to be acting on her own, not at the behest of some other god. Amit was not one of the top Egyptian gods. There were many others.
If his wife knows a lot of him, like, put the suit on. You know?
Right. She certainly seemed familiar with some of his abilities.
So I'm sure he already gone through his journey, but it's just they don't want her to be in harm. That he's going through.
Yeah, so I don't know if maybe Steven was a way that Mark was trying to hide from Khonshu.
Probably.
Or something like that.
Because he was hiding his phone.
Yeah.
And that locker.
Yeah, he was definitely hiding himself from Steven.
Poor guy.
Steven.
Such a victim.
But it certainly seems like they have, with the events of this episode, they have made it so that now Steven is in the background and Mark has taken over.
Right.
And I think that that's probably how the rest of this limited series will play out. Mark will be in the foreground and Steven will be in the background. The different costume that Steven turned into in the comics, I did a little research. There are, just like Steven and Mark are multiple personalities, there are multiple versions of Moon Knight.
Oh.
And the version that Steven turned into is something like Professor Knight or Dr. Knight or something like that. He's a more like gentlemanly, he wears a suit, not armor.
But how did he do that on his own without
He just kind of figured out how to do it, right? I don't know.
And what about Mark? He has
Mark knows how to turn into the real avatar of Khonshu with his armor and his weapons and stuff. I suspect we won't see much more of Professor Knight or Dr. Knight anymore. I think it's probably just going to be Mark going forward. But
very interesting.
Let us know what you think about how things might turn out in the rest of this series.
Right.
Do you think we're going to see Steven much more? Do you think we're going to see Mark? Will we see the third
Moon Knight
personality that Steven and Mark have in the comics?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll introduce him at all? I forget his name, but he's a cab driver. I don't know if we'll see him. Do you think we'll see him? Do you think we'll see much more of Professor Knight? Are there other versions of the Moon Knight that we have yet to see?
Or what's going to happen to his wife? You know?
Yeah. Will Layla become the Moon Knight like Khonshu is threatening?
What about the other guy, Ethan Hawke? I'm still confused in his position.
He is now the other. He's the avatar of Amit. Apparently he used to be the avatar of Khonshu, so he like took another job.
I see. That's why I was like,
so interesting.
Confusing.
I don't think that was how things worked out in the comics. So clearly they're taking their own direction in this show, which is fine. You have to expect that that's what they'll do. Otherwise, there would be no surprises for people who knew the comics.
Right.
So, all right. Well, we'll, I guess, wrap it up there unless you have some more questions.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, thank
you guys all for your support and your love. We look forward to finishing out this series with you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for turning into our channel, and see you in the next video.